Hi, my name is Youngsu Turner. Today is April 6, 2019, and we're about to perform our week 6 lab exercise, which is the salt tolerance and pH test. So we have here our nutrient broth. Each one has like 1%, 7%, and 15% of sodium chloride in each tube. So we're going to use our activated culture of Streptococcus epidermidis and Saccharomyces cerevisiae, and we're going to let those incubate for 24 hours, and then we'll come back with the results. But first, what we're going to do is insert our Streptococcus epidermidis into our 1%, 15%, and our 7%, although that's not in order, but those are the tubes we're going to be using with this one, okay? So we have our sterilized pipette, and we have our culture, active culture. We're going to sterilize that right now by passing it through the flame. Each tube only requires 2 drops, okay? So we're going to withdraw. So 2 drops in each one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we're going to sterilize that, and we are done with that. So we're going to repeat this step that we did with Saccharomyces cerevisiae into our 1%, 7%, and 15% of our broth. Okay. Hi, I'm back. So I have completed putting our activated culture in each one of our sodium chloride 1%, 7%, and 15%. So now we're going to let this incubate in our incubation location for 24 hours, and then we will be back to revisit the results and see what we came out with. Okay. We have allowed our culture to incubate for 48 hours. And here we are with the results. Okay, so our first one will be the Streptococcus epidermidis and 1% sodium chloride. Here it has growth. It has some turbidity. It is a little cloudy, but not much. But you do see some growth there that took place. Okay. In the 7% sodium chloride, there is some turbidity and growth inside the tube. Not much, but some also. And that's the 7% sodium chloride. In the 15% sodium chloride, there is minimal. It's not very much, but there is some growth, a tiny bit, but the tube is pretty much clear. So Streptococcus epidermidis in a 15% sodium chloride solution, it would take a lot of time for it to show any growth in a solution that is 15% or more. Okay, so moving on to our Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is positive for turbidity a lot. You can look at the tube and tell that it's a lot of growth in the 1% sodium chloride for Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Okay, a lot of growth there and turbidity. And the 7% sodium chloride broth is minimum, half of what was in the 1%, but it's still some, and there's some growth in there for 7%. For the 15% Saccharomyces cerevisiae, again, like with the Streptococcus epidermidis, is minimum growth. In this one, it looks like there's none. I don't even see any strands of growth in this particular one. So for this one, I would just say that Saccharomyces cerevisiae in a 15% sodium chloride solution, it shows no growth in the time frame that we have allowed it to incubate. no growth for that one. So it may be in a high concentration of sodium chloride, it will not be able to grow, or it won't grow, or it takes a numerous amount of time to grow. Okay, that's it for our results. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.